Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome.
Olori Naomi is rumored to have been pulled into the fight between Oni of Ife and Oletik, as Oletik's mother cried to, Storm Akure crying to Olori Naomi's mother to please and please and please beg Olori Naomi to lend her voice, like to speak to the Oni of Ife, to leave Christiana alone so that Oletik can have peace of mind. One thing I notice about these people is all about them. You would never ever see Oletik support anybody. Oletik is that person that she is a tree that can make a forest. Now in the palace, sometimes depending on the atmosphere and the occasion, you sometimes see people like Blow Blow with Ikpi. Sometimes you see people like Ebony maybe having conversation with Blow Blow. You see gospel. Sometimes they tend to act as though they are working together. Then the one person that is always on her own, she is too big. She is too mighty. She is too beautiful. She is everything, especially now that God has blessed her with those twins, the boy and a girl. Oh, she is the best thing that has happened to any man in this world and all of that. Is Oletik. Oletik does not care. When Olori Naomi was in detention, one person who made an effort to see Olori Naomi was Blow Blow, in fairness to her. I do know that people say she should not be trusted, but however, you see her making some kind of effort to be in peace with others. Also, you see it. Now, we know that her name has been mentioned lately in so many things, but it's not clear whether she is involved or she is not involved. I know that from the very beginning, she's been terrible. Yes, so one is not taking that away from her. But do you know that if all of these women would turn around and say, okay, now we repent, there will be peace in that palace. Now, as we are hearing what is going on, Oletik's mom has cried because there is serious katakata in the palace. This is between Oletik, the Oni of Ife, as a result of the Oni of Ife's. Now, Oni of Ife, no matter what happens, is not ready to give up. Oni of Ife seems to have fallen head over heels in love with that woman. Remember what we are hearing now, if the information is true, that he has bought a house for that woman. Yes, they said he bought a house in Lekki for her. Okay? Oletik is mad. Oletik is acting as though she is ready to ruin her entire marriage because of that problem. Which a lot of people are thinking it is, a no-brainer because you got married to a polygamist. Now, they said Oletik's mother decided to go to Akure to speak to Queen Naomi's mother, and begging Queen Naomi's mother to speak to Olori Naomi to lend her voice, because if Olori Naomi frowns at that thing that Oni of Ife is doing, there is a tendency that Oni of Ife might withdraw. But Olori Naomi is letting it happen because these women were the ones who started all of this. Because of the way they will come to the public, they will hug themselves, they will do all of this through and all of that. People started saying, hey, you see, Oni of Ife has married very great women. They love themselves. This is the first time you see mates loving themselves like this and all of that, especially for those who don't know that these things are just things that are only done in public. Now, it made Naomi to begin to look like, okay, it was her jealousy, her selfishness that made her to lose the marriage. She wanted Oni all by herself and all of that. Remember, when Naomi posted that thing on Instagram, she said something. That she is not interested. Her problem with Kabiyesi is not emanating from all the sites at attraction. Remember what she said on that birthday when the last birthday Kabiyesi celebrated before Naomi left. Naomi was kneeling down there and, singing and praising the husband. She made mention of some of the ayabas and all of that because, of course, she was very much aware that the husband is having some of these things with this women. You think that Naomi is not sensible? Naomi is a very sensible woman. She knows that those attractions will be there. But the reason it got too much, it got to a point where her own life was being, threatened. And that was why she couldn't take it and she left and people started blaming her. Now we are hearing that Oletik's mother ran to Olori Naomi's mother now to beg that they should speak to... Yes, that they should speak to Oni of Ife to drop Christiana so that Oletik can have peace of mind. So is this all about Oletik? How about other people? You people said it was normal. He's a king. He's an African king. He can marry as many wives as possible. Let him continue to marry you. They said Nami's mother told her that she will not be involved in anything that has to do with who Oni of Ife married and who Oni of Ife does not get married to, because first of all, he is an African king. Yes, he can marry as many wives as possible and he can marry anybody that he deems fit. And they said that was the reply of Olori Naomi's mother to Oletik's mother. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget that these are all alleged rumors, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.